Hey guys, guess what? So this was supposed to be a live commentary, but apparently my audio file corrupted. So the worst part about it is that not only does KOF 95 suffer from this, but also 96 and 97. Like every other KOF is fine, and we've recorded up to that point. But yeah, so now we have to do this, and I'm kind of sad about it.
Charging needs to come back.
Think so?
Yes.
Because I mean, I get it, just because like, I think it makes sense for like. No, but then again, like it was the worst meter in CBS 2, and the extra meter S group. But yeah.
I know it wasn't the best, but I personally liked it.
Yeah. And you know, this one was just. I think this was like I think there was also things like I wasn't able to say in like the original recording. I'd say that like 94 had like some bad like infinites. I'd say that 95 has it more in spades. If that makes any sense. In fact, I'll just leave the card here. You know, as soon as you see that.
So would you prefer delay hit supers like that? Or, you know, just to take damage as you're getting hit?
What do you mean by that?
So you see, I didn't take damage until you finished, right?
Right.
So yeah, something like that.
Honestly, I don't. I kind of want to see the damage go as the hits go. If that makes sense. I think I did say that at some point, but you know. The fact that we can't, I was contemplating, you know, should I get your old recording in this as well? But then again, since we're both talking here, it won't even matter at this point. But yeah, first inclusion of the UOE. Last time, canonically, last time Kyo uses projectiles as well. You know, and his charge sound is you know better than like you know 94. In 94 he just went Yeah.
Well, I also do feel like we need to bring back, but you just have your team members standing.
Yeah. I think it's,
or at least like for certain stages like that, you know.
Another thing I want is also like EX moves, but then again, it could be technically illegal in today's day and age.
EX moves are still in KO.
No, I'm more talking about like EX movesets, like you know.
Oh.
Yeah, like you know, if you're like on kill, like hold start, press the button, and now he's back to projectile.
Well, I don't think that's illegal. That'll just be the place.
Well, not necessarily, yeah, but. Still though, the fact that it's now not a thing anymore.
I just think that it's a way to get more quote-unquote more characters into the game, you know?
Yeah. And like I said, I believe in the original recording, since Fatal Fury 3 came out, most of the Fatal Fury characters have their three voices. The problem is that for Terry, Rising Tackle is not a thing in 3, so he still has his old recording of Rising Tackle from like 2.
I don't remember winning this, to be honest.
Well, then again, it has been a while, right? I mean, because we recorded all the way up until 12. We still have to do 3, and you know, I didn't show this off because I had to like keep resetting the consoles like so that you could like actually start the game proper. Because it would have done random select, or it would have done like not team select for the enemy. So yeah, I think this one, yeah. The computer fucked you up real bad.
I think so. It's either that or because we parsec this.
That's it.
It could have been the lag.
Yeah, that too, because you know we did it all in parsec. I kind of wish we could have done some of the KOFs in like live. If that makes any sense. I don't know. I'm debating next week we could do 14 live if possible. Or do you want to do that through parsec?
I think it would be easier to do it through.
Should I? That's also another thing. Should I call if that's the case? Because, you know, Kula might as well, right?
If you want.
Yeah. I don't think we were able to show it here too, but yeah. Both Yuri and King also have the if they get hit by special or super, or if they die by special or super, they get the close. And that was sad.
I thought I was gonna touch.
Yeah.
I feel like that should be a thing for all characters and not just for Yuri and King.
I mean, yeah, because it makes sense, right?
Yeah.
Because it's like, even then, like, Ryo and, like, Ryo and Takuma used to have it. I think Robert used to have it too, in their home game, but, it's not.
No, I get it that it's the reference to the older game, but...
Yeah. There's still other characters in AOF that are in here. Why don't they have it? Is also another thing, yeah. Duck King, I don't remember if that was Heavy D or Mr. Big, and then, you have to see it, in the back there. I did. That's also another thing I didn't do for this. I didn't label our names, so to speak, because it would have been obvious which side we were. I think when we get to around 97, I have to do that. Anyway. 98. Oh, original 98. No, I don't have to. But yeah. Oh yeah, and also the fact that I had to actually have to let that play. You just you mashed the button.
That's not what they're here to see,
Oh.
What? Why do you think that is the?
I mean, it's more along the line of I just want to show the whole game with the guys. But yeah, okay, they're really good.
Okay, yeah. So that also needs to change. He just ripped off his shirt,
Yeah.
But then, he's normal now.
Yeah, he never did that anymore. I think starting 96. I forgot. Oh yeah, she doesn't have that recording really enough doing that animation. Yeah. That was. I think that was honestly scary. I forget if I did. I forget if I ever did. Did you do the opal or?
No, I don't think that I did.
Okay. Because I'm trying to remember the all the points over there. Another pain in the ass I'll mention this now is that so you guys know the intros I do, right? Where it's I try to blend in the OST and AST together. I'll admit that's also been a problem for me as well, just because of me having find the correct tempo and whatnot. So that's why some of the that's why I haven't been uploading these as soon as I could have, because it's trying to get the tempo for each of the songs is kind of a pain in the ass. And also the fact that I'm still trying to edit 96 as we speak. So yeah. The rest will fall like dominoes once I get that ready. But the problem is also we're both of us are doing school right now. I'm mad that it wasn't here where you did the where you did Kapon's Shokuck and then you pressed the button afterward.
I think it could have been 96.
Well, then again, I started doing it, so. Last time last time these two have this outfit in particular. Because 14 they had the guitar and even we're not sure they're 15.
Yeah, at the moment we're not sure. He just instantly dated this.
I mean, I already dated some normal girl parts. They're off, but it's just I haven't been able to like. Make
Oh my god. I don't remember that. I don't remember him actually sidestepping all of those.
Yeah. Well, then again, it's also remember it could have been like parts like Jesus. I'm sad I can't match all that. That was lucky, but then again, like I said in the like I said in '94, we had to do all these like a majority of them in level 1.
Why does everyone talk like they're an asshole in this game?
Localization. Seems, you know. Oh right, this is also the KOF that had like weird stages, like, you know, for the artifact stage, they would actually be a platform until the whole stage like was present, so to speak. The Fatal Fury characters had like. Actually, we'll see it later, but they had like a bridge where they had to jump down off of. The problem is that Shin can like jump so high during that that you already can get an infinite off of it. Would be a Rekka. There's a lot of weird infinites. Like I think Ralph and Clark, Clark still has his Ora infinite. Like in '94. Kyo can actually do the double lift. Yeah, he can actually do that infinitely if you time it right.
Okay.
It's just we were never able to do it.
How does that even work?
I mean, it is tough. Yeah, I'm pretty sure he knows how to support something in there.
No, he's not even. That just looks so weird, man.
Okay, that one I got lucky. I'm sure you remember that one.
No, I don't. I'm dying on the inside.
And here's Vice.
Is it confirmed that it's her, or it just?
No,
looks...
it is.
No.
Because you know, '94 it was mature, and then you know, '95 it was Vice.
I forget it. Was it Omega Rugal in this already?
Yes, it was. I forget what I was saying during all this, but then again, it's like the file corrupted so bad. Like if I were to play the file, it would essentially be like non-existent. Nothing would play out, even if I heard the decibels.
Okay, so he just let that happen.
Yeah. Well, then again, level 1 could do that. Like it's sort of dumb, but at the same time, it also does like stupid smart stuff. If that makes any sense. Yeah. Did Kyo have an all colors? Because you know, it's the first time we've seen something like this.
What do you mean?
Like I forgot what all colors Kyo had in '94. Like '95 is the blue one, which you know All Stars uses for the '95 Kyo, and then like '96 was like he's still wearing black. Technically, it just has a greenish tint, which is why I'm assuming they used that for CDs too.
Yeah, I don't like that.
Yeah.
So I know that, and I forget which button it is, but he does have an actual black one there.
I'm sorry, I couldn't think of it. I hope continuing this segment. And you know, that's me just trying to do the stupid breathing.
I don't know why. Again, I don't know why you do it or why you think that's funny.
I mean, someone will get a kick out of it eventually.
Name one.
I said eventually. Yeah, of course, there's no one right now. The worst part about it though is Crack Shoot, just because it's actually a targeting input. I fucking hate it. Oh, there's also another weird glitch I forgot to talk about with Rio specifically. So if he has max meter, if he does, I believe, Hin, like Hin Shibukai, it actually counts as a super and wastes his meter. I don't know why, but, you know, that's a thing.
You actually have to fight through every team?
Yes, I believe that was the case for this. Yeah, this is what I was talking about. They'll jump off the bridge and then Chin gets super screwed. I think I also said that I hate this theme in particular because I keep thinking it's gonna play Charlie's theme and it doesn't, and I'm fucking mad. Or like confused and mad at the same time.
It's not, but it's not even like the same series though.
I know, but like it's because of how like the starting medley is like it's so close to the point where it's like I wanted to be that. Like I wanted to be like a regular Charlie's theme, even though it shouldn't be.
It's like that one Pokemon song that you think that it's a Fire Emblem song.
Yeah. Gen 7 was alright, but Jesus Christ, like that's the final boss things too. Well, one of the the big four theme actually. I thought I could come over that. Yeah, I see like like Andy and Joe have their three voices. Yeah, that was a lucky slice up too. Oh yeah, that's also another thing. They don't jump onto that after the other rounds, but apparently
Why did they jump off? It's weird to me.
Well, because you would think like for the Art of Fighting stage, like they would do the same thing over and over, right? But
no. I was just saying in general. It's like it's not like we haven't had bridge stages before, you know. Unless they did it to show off the water effects.
Yeah. You know what's the thing I kind of wanted to see if there was a thing like if there was a possible plane shift in this, but then the problem is that plane shift is more completely free. So it would have made sense for like KOF to not have it.
Well, I think that kind of stuff is also weird in a 2D fighter.
What, like plane shifts?
Yeah.
Like then again, I think for Fatal Fury, the plane shift was more like Savage Rain. I think that would attest to that because it's more like what level of stage you want to go on. Like for Fatal Fury, it's either like you want to go to like in the foreground or in the background. And even then, if both of you match, it'll still like act like as a normal 2D fighter anyway.
Yeah, but what happened when you have to get forced to the other plane?
Yeah.
Then. Otherwise, what if you can just get timed out by someone constantly switching?
Sure. Then again, like I said in the Fight Theater review, like the SNK were like trying to experiment compared to like like Capcom usually trying to play the same thing. I think because like Street Fighter 2 was Street Fighter 2 like got supers like really late into their life cycle. And even then, I think Alpha like got the I think Alpha did Dark Captain first with the Alpha counter, and then KOF follows suit. If that makes any sense. I forget what else though. I thought it would be
I thought you were gonna surprise Rising tackle him.
I don't think it's as good as this. Oh yeah, and this song is gonna be the one returning in 98 actually. Weirdly enough, I mean, it's a good track, but like, that's also another thing I forgot to mention that I said like in the original recording. It's more along the lines that 95 has a good soundtrack, but it's never been like re-released or like remixed as much as like the other tracks. I mean, a majority of them. So it's like, well, okay, like what Arashi 1 and this episode thing, like
cool jam. That's what we need.
Yeah. No, I'm afraid.
Gee whizzers.
God. And there goes. To this high. Yeah, there's Soshi. I believe I said in '94 that it was that game where you call the Papa-san. No, it was actually this game, but only if you have the only if you're using the Japan team, since we were using edit teams.
Yeah, I think that is a localization thing.
Yeah. I think I included like 2 fights.
I don't. Again, I've never played this before, so I don't know what's being said.
Right. Well, then again, you never played the original like releases, so shit.
Mm-hmm.
Well, no, then again, this game like worldwide release, but I'm talking like the original like Japanese script, so to speak. Right?
So yeah. So that's why I was like, that's why like when you said, that's why when you said, oh, he said Papa-san, I was like, that's weird to me.
Yeah.
Because the only way that I can think of,
you say that some people do call their fathers in Japan, which makes sense, but it's kill. It doesn't make sense, right?
No, like okay, when I said that, it's not even a Papa-san. They would just say Papa, but then that's not a just in general. That's generally not something that guys say.
Right.
So like, just going based off of what's quote unquote normal, the only way I could think of in the original script that they translated would him just saying Tosa.
Yeah.
Because I don't think that because it's a little weird nowadays to call your own dad Chichi.
Right.
Because then Chichi is referring to, is like when you're talking to someone else and you're referring to your own parent.
Mm.
And the only way that they used it back then was Chichiue. It was like my high father.
Right.
So yeah, I don't think that's why I don't think that was the thing in the script.
Hydrant still has his Stormbreaker glitch, which is he just if he whiffs, I believe Moonslicer, he will get additional damage onto it.
Mm-hmm.
And here's the Busted Man number 1.
You're trying to cheese him right there, weren't you?
No, I was. I should have. I think it was because, like I said, there's 3 fights of Itari. I didn't. I only edited out the 3rd one to where we actually beat Itari, because I think we did a total of 4.
Mm-hmm.
But for this one, it's like I wanted this to happen just because I wanted to. Like I kind of felt bad for like not showing off like Ralph doing the one-to-one animations, so to speak.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, this one is since we lost, yeah. I should have added the voice clip in, but whatever. All right.
Yeah, I don't know why do you put that as the why do you put that as the initials?
Just like the sound, yeah. But yeah,
I feel like you hear that sound a lot.
This one, it's like
Oh, I think I fat fingered that.
No. It's like I think you told me like you couldn't see where Yori was even though you like selected him like in the beginning.
It's either that I fat fingered it or I completely had tunnel vision.
Yeah.
So I don't think I finished this one either.
But then again I told you to lose to Ralph anyway just because I wanted him to do the one with animation he had because I missed that recording specifically. Like he still has the animation like 98 and whatnot, but it's not the same recording. You know that should be so. I think you do it here actually. Like you did. I'm assuming you did it off screen. Like while we were trying to refresh the random and select CPU.
You mean where I force feed this guy or like?
No. For couple
Oh, I seriously think that it happened in '96.
Alright, I'm happy that happened. I'm still trying to remember what exactly I saw while trying to edit this out, but yeah. Alright, there we go. You know, that's also another thing. I think I said this in '94, but I missed the announcer just going like calling out the verses like at this point. Does that make sense? Yeah.
I feel like at a certain point it's unnecessary. Or like it's weird to have it in team games.
Right.
But then they still have it in Samsho.
Yeah. And this was the animation I was talking about. Oh no, it wasn't. Okay. Or did I do it? I forgot. But yeah, I'm sure you're gonna show this off. Yeah, that.
Oh, that. Oh.
I was shocked when you did that.
That needs to come back.
No, I want to still control couple on like RBS. Like I still don't feel like controlling it. And Chaos is like.
But that's the standard now.
I don't want to make up on the new charge character. I wanted him to be Kami, not fucking Judo.
Again, that's the standard. You can't necessarily change what the standard is anymore.
Yeah. That one.
I feel like he got really lucky on that one.
That one was kind of sad, but yeah, it was both cases for that one, was it?
I believe it was.
Yeah. Oh, I don't.
I think we skipped that. I think you edited that because of how many times it took.
No, I'm sad. I gotta go back into recording, like recover it then if that's the case. Yeah.
Oh, I remember we having trouble with this too.
Oh yeah. I still love this. I love this thing more than Rush 2. Like Rush 2 makes me sad.
Why does it make you sad?
Well, not sad, more angry, just because it's like I'd say more bored to death, just because it's like a good intro, nothing else. Like this one, like actually, like there's a fucking song here. Yeah, it was Billy that was giving a shit. Like, weirdly enough. Like, no, never mind Yodi. It's like, it's the guy with the fucking staff. Like, still wearing his, like, 3 attire. Well, his. Still wearing his. Yeah, because, like, Fatal Fury 153, he had this outfit. As opposed to the rip-out jacket we would get later. Yeah. laughs in this.
I think he does. I think like that's like his iconic win pose.
Even then, I like that. But like, weirdly enough, I like the recordings really for this game and like '96. Even though technically the ones that make sense are like the games after, because it's like I think personally for me like level 2 like what is it, level 2 Yotomi? The Rush Super he does. Yeah, I think 98 the recording of that it makes like when it is yell at that it makes sense. But yeah, the 96 one is like black for how bad it was. Like, did you try doing the command grab? I don't think you have.
No, I've never used it. Even though I know that in order to confirm a Rekka,
right,
that's what you do. But I'm not so good with doing those commands, like in a bind like that.
Right.
So that's why even when we play Guilty Gear, right?
Yeah.
I rarely use, let's just say, Ride the Lightning, because I'm not confident in my ability to bust out that kind of move.
Like I even I have a problem with like counter special and like counter supers and even trying to do wake ups now, but even then I still try just because I have to do something. Well, I shouldn't most of the time, but even then it's like there's still a chance. Is what I think about yeah. You got lucky with that.
I'm not gonna lie, I'm sure that I did, but I don't remember what I did. Or what I was thinking at the time. Or I think it could have been.
Well, then again, it's been forever, and I do apologize for that. It's like it shouldn't. The sort shouldn't have happened, but yeah.
I think it was Eiji that was messing me up too, actually.
Right. Like that throw, like holy shit, the damage.
I'm not sure if that's his regular throw or if that's a command throw. As far as I'm concerned, he only made one appearance.
KOF, yeah. I do miss Kisagi. No. Actually, 98 UN brings him back. But, not UN. It's not technically canon. Oh, that was lucky. That was.
Okay, I think at that point, I was trying to mash out or try to get out Yellow for me.
Yeah.
But it wasn't coming out for me.
What do you think about the M94 kills? Because this was your first time handling them in general, and even then.
Again, I think my issue is not necessarily with the character, but as the game mechanic, that it feels too stiff.
It feels too stiff.
Yeah, for me at least.
Well, then again, you're more used to like newer fighters, so to speak, right?
Yeah.
And even then, I do play newer fighters, but I tend to keep going back to older fighters just because I feel like some of the stuff that's a little wonky at times is still a little interesting. It still can be interesting just because it's weird, but at this I would just say just because of the day and age of experimentation, it's like
I like consistency. Maybe that's just a Japanese thing too, just to be accustomed to things. Or that is a really Western mindset in the sense of trying to be open, I guess. And I do try to be open about a lot of things, but for other things,
if a standard works, it works.
Yeah,
like, that's why.
If there is the development standard, then that means that this is bare minimum what it should be.
Yeah, that's why I would assume during the Capcom golden era of fighting games, that's why.
That's why there's so many Street Fighter 2s.
Well, I would say the golden era would start like specifically around Super Turbo, or even then like Vampire.
Well, yeah, that's when that's when they quote unquote perfected the system.
Yeah.
When you got when you got Super 2 Turbo.
Yeah. But even then, I still feel like the golden era being like from Vampire all the way up until Marvel 2. Like I still think like any fighting game, not just Capcom, but like any other fighting game around that era was still so good to a point where like I think modern fighting games is, for me, it's like either hit or miss depending on like the situation or like what they offer. Like I know I shouldn't say that because we still have games like like we still have games like like Strive games are fun for what they are, but we still have to use the portal. Like some like sort of like horror like handlings, like say like Street Fighter 5 is one. I'd say some people would still like bitch about like MKX and MK11.
I thought that people don't have too much to complain about 11.
I think when people were talking about 11, though, I think they enjoyed the practicalness of 10 more than 11, if that makes any sense.
I think the main complaint about 10 was that you were actually limited.
Right.
But conversely with 11, it changes because then you get to decide.
Did I really not edit this? Jesus Christ.
I think I Fat Finger Benimoto too, actually.
I forgot you even did this.
I forgot I did too.
Is that? Yeah, because that's also another thing. Like, command normals are, in this, but the command cancel wasn't still a thing yet.
Yeah.
I'll talk about it more in 96 because they were still technically in game, like command normals, but they were dumbed out actually. Oh, yep, up the edge. Yeah, there it is. So yeah, I showed that, but not the Ralph clapping. Okay, yeah, very very good. Thank you, Pastor. Fucking dumbass.
What's changed between past you and new you?
Hindsight, but
well, you know what they say, hindsight is always 20/20.
Yeah, sure.
I feel this is kind of a tangent, but I do feel like the epitome of 2D fighters, at least for me, is Under Night. I feel like that controls really well.
I do admit that Under Night controls well. It's just that I'm still not used to like how characters are, so to speak.
I like it in the sense that everything is chain based.
And I would like that too, but the problem is like I still don't own Under Night like at this point, and even then it's.
I dislike the link system, to be honest.
No, even I don't like the link system when it comes to fighting games. Because it's like...
I think that it's weird, and these moves, some of these moves that link together don't make sense to me.
Yeah, because like, why would Ryu do 2 net punches? Why would a chain combo be a link in this game, so to speak, right?
Yeah.
Like, why do I have to slightly delay my low punch and my net punch when I could just easily, like, when this is technically a chain combo?
Yeah.
Like, why, no, even then, like, med punch to, like, a crouching heavy kick, like, why is that also technically a link, too? What else? Like, okay, linking projectiles, yeah, that's fine. Okay, now I do the fucking internet. I would say though the boss went like surprisingly like fast.
I can't tell if you timed him out. Did you? I think you did time out
No,
Omega.
yeah, no, I did. Like, yeah, that's the thing. I think I wish we could I wish I could recover that like part of the recording because I think we were going like crazy over it.
I think it's cause like you had just a bit more health than he did.
Yeah.
And if he literally did anything to you though, that would have killed you.
Yeah. Like, because we're also doing other teams, we don't get any like unique cutscenes for this.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I do show the unique endings for each character, for each like team, like near the end anyway.
Mm-hmm.
Like in the cutscene, in the credits, just because I edited them in.
All three of those words were very similar, by the way. Okay, see, so here's a minor thing, actually.
What? Was it?
So in this game, it's Saishu, right?
Yeah.
Other games, it's Saisu.
Oh.
So it's just a small linguistics thing
Yeah.
that when you change, or when you add the U sound to the she sound,
Yeah.
but in modern Japanese, they say it as shu, but I know that older Japanese it's siu. Again, very similar as well as when you add what they call a ten to the she sound, it becomes a G. But in older Japanese, it would be Z. You know.
No, this one I got lucky too, I think. Yeah.
I forget if you have to complete both fights with the same.
Yes, you do.
Yeah.
Because that was also another thing. Like, Saishu is technically supposed to be a beginner strat.
Uh-huh.
If that makes any sense. I got fucking lucky though. This wasn't edit. Like you can hear the bombs. This is actually from Rugal's theme in the AST actually.
Mm-hmm.
And this is.
Understand the concept of love.
And that's where the joke actually comes from whenever he does Genocide Cutter. Like the edit of of the Malcolm X like speech actually comes from this. Like this.
Understand.
Like this actually does predate I think Jet Set Radio Future where the musician for that actually did the Malcolm X edit too.
Okay.
Yeah.
It just occurred to me that they actually gave him nipples. It was not necessary, but yes, he had.
Okay,
nipples.
that one was my dumb man.
I think you actually got tilted by him.
I did.
He taunted.
I mean, then again, it is.
Oh, he did the genocide cutter.
It is the dog, so I think I was still wary of 94 just because like how long did it fucking take us?
Uh huh.
And you actually had to get out. Also, for the person who asked, like, if you what happens if you time out Rugal on 94, same thing. If we said that you would lose via timeout, we would have said so.
Is that?
That's Scott Chris,
Okay.
yeah. Just because it's his crap. And he still has a Panther, like in 94, so stun him, that baby's gonna come out and try to help. Yeah, so yeah, same like stun mechanics using 94. I did that again. I'm surprised that I did that again and still won.
I'm surprised that the game didn't let you get killed by that genocide cutter.
Yeah.
You got.
I got it.
With that hit.
Yeah. I think I was like, I could have said Nintendo of America, but yeah, just you jerks. That was only for I mean, they edited something else.
Rugal defeated.
Rugal defeated, yeah. Also, this is not the correct credits name. I just edited this in because technically it's
At least until '96, they quote unquote sequel baited.
Yeah. I had to speed this up too. I think the frames will show up weird. for some of the things. Oh. Okay, because like while I was editing, like the flashes would show like the Regal dying, or like frames of the Regal dying animation, like weirdly enough.
What the hell are they looking at?
Sorry. Nice song though. Like no, like this courtesy. Yeah, I didn't do like any like still frame edits like in '94. I should have gone for that, but there was more like dynamic movement in this one compared to '94. So yeah.
This is where Iori kills him? Yeah.
Yeah, beats him up merciless. Yeah. Yeah, that's the end. Sadly enough, though, I added this part in, even though like I will go back and add the Ralph like with animation, but still.
No!
You don't remember that?
No, I don't. I don't. I swear I don't remember that.
Alright,
That's not real. That's not real.
No, that was.
That's not real.